We are under the light. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Philadelphia,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. Segura turns and goes to second. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
Batting second.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Debo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. Hit in the air out to center field. Joyce is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Hoskins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him in the side. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan VR. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. His career line against Wheeler. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Up next will be Nick Williams. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nobody out, runner on first. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He's got it over to VR. On to first. And here indeed is a super double play.
Batting up.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. A leap and oh wow, a great effort to make the. And
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Matt Joyce stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a pop-up now. Kingery has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. A base hit in his first trip. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. Digging in now, Harold Ramirez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate,
The pitcher,
Pablo Lopez will
Pablo.
attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Wheeler sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Didi Gregorius. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Devro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Dickerson is there, and he has it for the out. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping in, Zach Wheeler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A double play ball to second. 4. There's 1 out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in, Miguel Rojas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Rojas is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Hard hit toward the hole, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, and it's fouled away. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in, Brian Anderson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Wheeler pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Looking up is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Into the box now, Harold Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped straight up. Wheeler is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit high and deep out to left. McCutchen going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Josh Rader takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Dickerson going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The center fielder, number 5.
Ready once again, Nick Williams. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. John Birdie is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 5.
This is skied into short left center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He went down on strikes last time up. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Miguel Rojas is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hoskins has it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In there, a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
On to first, a double play.
The left fielder, number 22.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line toward the gap in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Right. Perfect.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher. JT Realmuto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the fighting strike for a pair. Both ready for another chance. Corey Dickerson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So stepping in, Matt Joyce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High and deep to right center. Center fielder going back at the track, the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. At the plate, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins. Ready to begin the 8th, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. Hit hard to the right side, scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up now, Nick Williams. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So coming to the plate, Scott Kingery. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Yimi Garcia is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Monte Harrison is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more. So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Monte Harrison is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 0-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Jonathan Villar is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jean Segura. Now here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And McCutchen has himself a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Bryce Harper will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Harrison moving back on it. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row?
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there, and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Harrison moving back on it, and it's gone.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Nick Williams hit hard towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Ramirez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. He's got it. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. So they really tee off here for 5 runs. Striding into the box, Miguel Rojas. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Grounded softly down the line toward first. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done.